Okay. What is the podcast?
So it's going to be the How I Failed in Business podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to interview business owners, business leaders, entrepreneurs. We're going to ask them about their mistakes.
Yes. Why are we asking them about their mistakes?
Because we want to make sure no one else makes those mistakes.
Is that the only reason?
And it's funny.
It is funny.
It is funny. We all mess up. We all make mistakes.
Yeah. And we want to take the stiffness out of some of the business podcasts that are currently out there.
Exactly. This should be relaxed, fun, enjoyable. Some sensible bits.
Some lessons in there.
Yeah. But more of an emphasis on comedy and laughing at people.
Yeah, definitely. Laughing at you for most of it, actually.
Me?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. It's laughing with, because of my
Laughing
jokes.
with you. Laughing with. Just so incredibly funny. Said every employee to their boss ever.
Is that what they do it? I thought it was just generally funny. Is it just to keep their job?
Can't see, but I'm blank staring at Robert.
Perfect. So welcome to the How I Failed in Business podcast.
With your hosts,
Oh yeah,
Sophia Grace and...
Rob Spence.
Brilliant. That felt great.
So welcome to the first ever How I Failed in Business podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Rob Spence.
And I'm the other half of your hosting duo, Sophia Grace.
Nice to have you with us, I think, Sophia. And thank you to you, the listener, for listening. This is going to be an exciting podcast, isn't it?
It is going to be a very exciting podcast. Our debut podcast.
It is. So if you're listening to this now, this is like just an impromptu trailer, an impromptu episode, just to tantalise your taste buds a little bit.
A little bit about what we're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
Before we actually start doing it.
Absolutely. I'm really glad you could join me as a host on this, Sophia.
I'm very, very excited to be here. Very excited about what this podcast is going to be.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I think out of all of the Sophias that I know, you were probably like number 12 on the list of people I wanted to ask.
So. How many Sophias do you know? If you say 12, I'm going to leave.
Generally, I think you're the only one I know.
And I'm still only 12.
Yeah,
right.
I was just making some numbers up. I don't want to flatter
Let's
you too
circle
much.
back. So
why should people be listening to this podcast?
Because it's an amazing because...
I mean, take your time.
To went blank. Because we're trying to take, some of the uptightness, the stuffiness, the data crunching out of a lot of business podcasts that are out there and say, you know what? Nobody's perfect and business isn't perfect. So we're focusing on people who have made success stories, but we want to really talk about the mistakes that they've made, how they made them, why we're glad that we did.
Yeah, exactly. And you listen to more podcasts than I do.
I do indeed. Although I will say, not very many business podcasts.
Do you not?
And for the reasons I kind of just listed. We work all day, we focus on business all day, we live in a corporate environment. Who wants to then come home and listen to more corporate jargon and podcasts? So what I really want to do is have something that's a little bit more free-flowing, a little bit more focused on comedy, and look at the light-hearted side of business.
Yeah, exactly. And I've fallen into the trap of trying to listen to some audio books and podcasts about business. And so I spend all day in the office, I then drive home listening to it, and it's just bore. And don't get me wrong, there's some good value out there.
Some great value.
100%. But sometimes you just want some fun, enjoyment. You want to poke fun at things a little bit. Maybe find some relatable things.
Exactly. And that's what we're trying to pull on here.
Exactly. So we've got some good guests lined up.
Some great guests.
Everyone from authors, entrepreneurs, we've got some salespeople, we've got business owners. And already you've heard some of the mistakes that they've made, haven't you? Already.
And some of them are fantastic.
And the majority of them come from me, to be honest.
Yes. Yep. You've got an anecdote for every story that someone comes
Oh, 100%.
Which, you made the right podcast because you have in fact failed in business. You're not failing now.
No. But out of every step we've made as a business, there's always been some mistakes and mishaps.
Failing up, always.
Failing up, yeah, 100%. And that's what we want you, the listener, to do as well. We want to make sure that you can listen to this, learn from the mistakes of other people, and then go ahead and boost your business and your career. And not take life too seriously.
Exactly.
I don't think.
No.
So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. We're going to have episodes coming up. We need to make a decision on how many episodes we release and to what frequency.
Once a week.
Once a week? Jesus.
What were you thinking?
Well,
once a month.
Well, ideally once a week. That'd be nice. It's just work, isn't it?
Bi-weekly.
But is that like one every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was getting confused. It's like 2 a week. Because it's bi-weekly.
Yeah. No, 1 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, 1 every 2 weeks could work. Maybe. But maybe you, listener, you need to tell us. Drop a comment below. Let us know how often you want to listen to these podcasts. I do think 1 a month is too little. It'd be nice to have 1 every couple of weeks at least. Maybe some like little teasers in between.
Yeah, sometimes it will be a guest. Sometimes it will be me and Rob. Those ones will naturally be a bit more lighthearted, a bit more silly.
Yes. Maybe we can incorporate the idea of the kind of business after hours. And so like 1 week we can have the guest and then like a week after or something we can kind of talk about what the guest brought to the table over
a drink,
a vino. And then it's a bit more chilled out, a little bit more relaxed, and that would just be audio, so no video on that one. And we can just talk about what we've learned. Nice short snippet. Really there we go, you see? Problem solving day by day. So if you are, maybe you are a business owner, maybe you're a salesperson, an entrepreneur, whatever, and you want to share your story, if you want to get involved in the podcast, if you want us to interview you, please do email us through howifailedinbusiness@gmail.com. Why, Sophia, do you think that people should come and share their story?
Because if a mistake that you've made helps even one person, it was a mistake worth making.
Oh, that's like a T-shirt ready to be made. Oh, just drop my pen. That's like a T-shirt.
And also, we really, really like laughing at people's silly, stupid things that they've done in business because it's really, really funny. And it makes people feel a little bit better about the mistakes that they've made.
100%.
We're trying to take the stigma out of doing things wrong.
Yeah, feel more human.
Exactly.
We're going to do away from the whole, I'm the best, I've done this, I've done that, I'm the best business owner.
We want to focus on why you're the worst.
So if you think you're the worst business owner, do get in touch. We'd love to get you on the podcast. But for now, I just want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this short little intro. Can't wait to share more episodes with you. And
yeah.
Yes. And yes.
And we'll be back. You can keep track on how we're going at How I Failed in Business podcast on Instagram as well. We're posting most of our updates. And like you said, we've also got the email account. Be sure to email in.
Yeah, we're on TikTok.
We are on TikTok.
We're on the TikToks, we're on the YouTubes, we're on the Spotify, the Apple Music, we're on the Twitter or the X.
The X.
I think we're sorting out Facebook today.
Elon, if you want to come on the podcast, we know you've made some mistakes.
Do you know what? If we could get Elon on, could you imagine?
No.
Oh, would you not? Would you interview Elon?
No.
Why? Really? Oh, if you could see the face she was pulling. Are we not an Elon fan?
Not an Elon fan.
You know, every time I drive you home in my Tesla, you seem to be all right with it, though.
Okay, right, okay.
Maybe we need to discuss this off camera. I don't know whether we can carry on anymore. But thanks so much for listening, and until next time.
Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.